We're here with my man Sammie with the Necessary Unnecessary podcast, man. Tell him what it is, man.
Shout out to New Swag, being back in Atlanta, Georgia right now. So much love, so much black excellence, so much education, so much depth and substance going on. Thank y'all for having me. It's right.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. We got Sammie in the building, man. It's now lit. You feel me? Coming on the show. We gonna see if we can get Sammie on the show, man. We on this thing networking. Swag, put the money in the bag, baby.
Family in Delray, so that's where I get my swag from. That's where I get my drive from. That's where I get my purpose-driven kingdom man mentality from. I knew young that I could sing my way out the hood and give myself a fair chance at life, as well as my parents, and God is merciful. I'm able to do it. But Florida is where I started. Then I moved here in 2005, so I'm 19 years ATL and 18 years Floridian.
Who was the first Florida artist that you started listening to?
Trick Daddy, JT Money, Trina, the whole slip and slide movement when I was 11 years old. So I had access to be able to check out the artists that paved the way for artists like myself. So I was listening to the real Miami, the wave back in that day.
I love it, I love it. I gotta shout out all the single mothers in the world for holding down the fort. Now,
Troy Taylor.
Okay, so Troy is your mentor.
That's my industry dad, my pops, my spiritual guide, my GP that's in this industry. And he knew I was going through a struggle and a storm. And I was like, yo, I need a change for 100. And he was like, nah, put the whole 100 in. I was like, nah. God said, you know, be a cheerful giver. He didn't say be dumb. But I felt guilty if I didn't do it. And he kind of gave me that pat on the back and the confidence that I would be okay. And houses later, a lot of tours later, God sustained me and gave me it back tenfold. So that's why I'm sharing it, because somebody out there needed to hear that.
So how did you and Troy come to meet?
We met in church.
Okay.
I was late for church. He was late for church. So we had to sit in the overpass. And I heard the name Troy Taylor, but I never seen him. I didn't know what he looked like. And he knew who I was and wanted to work with me since I was a kid. And before church let out, he tapped me on the shoulder and was like, "Are you Sammie?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Troy Taylor." And I was like, "The Troy Taylor?" And he was like, "What you doing after church?" I was like, "Nothing." He took me out to eat. I told him my whole life story, vice versa. And we've been bonded for 20 plus years since.
That's a blessing. So how important is it to have a mentor in this industry?
You need a few. You're not going to find a lot of good people in this business because it's situational. It's transactional. Not too many people want to rock with you just because you're a decent person. If they can't make financial gain, if they can't propel themselves, you know what I mean? So when you meet a genuine spirit like a Troy Taylor, he's a person I don't want to let down. You know what I'm saying? He's a person that we haven't done music together for real in a little while. But he taught me everything I need to know. When I'm in the studio, I don't need anybody because I had Troy right there on my shoulder for a long time teaching me how to simplify my vocals and record myself and simplify the content, but be deeper, be intellectual, be believable. So it's important to have at least one decent human being that doesn't need anything from you except for you to walk in God's divine purpose, and that's Troy Taylor for me.
That is a blessing. I love to see it. While we're talking about the music, your group endeavors, RSVP.
Ray J.
Talks.
Bobby V.
Okay.
Pleasure Pizzle.
Okay.
Shout out to Versus. That's how that happened. You know what I mean?
So, no lie. Literally, my DM's been going off the hook, y'all. 3 people, maybe 4, hit me up in my DMs. Ask them about the group. Is more music coming out? They want to know if y'all dropping more music.
Yes. So we dropped a buzz single around that time, you know what I'm saying, fresh off RSVP, called Money Everywhere. And if you haven't heard it, y'all can go to, I just met the producer of the record right there.
Mike Brooks is in the building.
Shout out to him. The thing is, our formula is beautiful dysfunction. And if you saw Versus, you understand what I'm saying with that, right? So it's hard to get 4 superstars grown.
We know I'm rude. Who's the bad guy? Miss me with that bullshit. Maybe I'm alone. Listen, what happens when I wake up and choose my mistake? Break you down with a smile face. I'ma give you a taste of the childish games that you've been playing. I tried, I cried at night, I gave my all till I played. Trips were good, yeah, the dick was good, but shit changes. Don't waste your time. Save for your next big tour. I don't need your gifts, I need real love. Baby, I'm a hoe. You see the material. When you play the ground, you lose. Baby, I'm a hoe. You know for the last time, we know I'm rude. Who's the bad guy? Miss me with that bullshit. Baby, I'm a hoe. You gon' lose. I go by the name of Torica. Please download my music wherever you stream online. You can follow me on Instagram at Torica's World. That's TORICASWORLD. And before I leave the stage, I'm gonna sing a little bit of a song that y'all know me from. If y'all know the words, sing along. I am so sick of being lonely every night while my man goes out with his homies. I wanna know how it feels. I'm so sick of being lonely every night while my man was out with his homies. I wanna know. I hear you ladies. Come on, Carisha, choir. Again, I am Torica. That is my time. Thank you for your attention and all the support. I love y'all. Follow me on the gram.
Our finale interview coming to the stage.
Finesse. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck birds of a feather. They flock together, they make you a sucker. I don't fuck with nobody. If you ain't monetized, then it's fuck. I want them with some money. But if they get with this shit, I'm
I need everybody to welcome to the show rapper, trendsetter, Finesse 2 times. Your neck looks amazing. I like it.
Thank you.
Very, very icy over there.
Thank you.
Bird. So let's jump right into it. Shout out to my drummer, One Badass in the drums. In a past interview, you mentioned to be a good leader, you first need to be a good follower. So who is somebody?
Hold on. I need you to repeat yourself because they mean a whole lot. So I want you to repeat yourself so the people can hear you and we really get an understanding.
Let's get into it. What are your thoughts on
Can you say what you just said again?
Yeah, let's touch on maturing and leaving the street life and embracing manhood. What are your thoughts on gang culture and those who forever fall victim to the lifestyle but never evolve past the street life?
Gangs suck. Gangs is tearing the black community apart. Gangs is leaving a lot of mothers heartless. Gangs is leaving a lot of brothers. There's little brothers, they leaving them without big brothers. They leaving the nephews without uncles. So it's like they falling into it because they falling victim to their community. They falling victim to the society. Their uncle, their big brother get killed. Now they want to go do what their uncle or big brother was doing because they trying to find what was in them and they self. You see what I'm saying? So gangs suck. I don't rock with gangs. You know what I'm saying? Finesse gang is a label. And that's exactly what it is. And we ain't finessing people. You see what I'm saying? We finessing life.
I love it.
You see what I'm saying?
I love it. I seen on a past interview when you was locked up, you were saying that you were talking to people in jail, and they was like, when I get out, I would get back out and still go back to hustling or still go back to the street lights. So when you talk to those men who are forever just stuck on that one track mind of I gotta be a gangster, I gotta sell this and I gotta hustle, do you try to steer them away from that, or do you just feel like it's a lost cause and they stuck in their ways?
Like I told you, I don't really judge nobody. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but it be the extra. It be the doing the shit that you ain't gotta do. Like people mix what you gotta do with what you don't gotta do. You see what I'm saying? If you stay focused on what you gotta do, then that's all that matters. You gonna make it, but when you mix it with doing shit that you ain't gotta do, and I ain't, like I said, I ain't judging nobody, because sometimes I fall off. I ain't perfect. But I know how. I got people around me that gonna tell me, hey, you tripping, and I'm gonna get back on the right track. You see what I'm saying? But nah, like, to answer your question.
I like that. Well said. I want to change gears a little bit. A hot diva topic: polygamy. You nasty. Some will argue that polygamy is like an excuse for you guys to have multiple women. So my question to you is, because I know you're very open with your relationship with the ladies. If one of your lady friends wanted to have a relationship with a guy, would that be allowed?
I'm gonna tell you, I strayed away from that lifestyle because I feel like it wasn't good for my kids. I got 5 girls. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want them to feel like that it's cool for a man and them to be with another woman and her. I had to really grow up and understand, like, I don't want to see my baby with another nigga and another woman. Right. Like I want that man to focus on my daughter. I want that man to be for my daughter. So I had to really, I gained a lot of respect for women since I've been home. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like women is the way. Women got an intellect that men don't. See what I'm saying? And I acknowledge that now. At first, but growing and being home, I had to realize that women is the way.
So you denounced your polygamy lifestyle?
Most definitely.
So did you? Okay, so who made the cut? Because I know you had, like, you were violent. Wasn't it? Then you had 2
Let me be honest with you. I'm a Gemini, so I'm one of them type of people that I don't like to hurt people's feelings. So I kinda had to just let it go away softly. Like I didn't want to say, hey, get the fuck out of my house. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like, hey, all this going on, I don't feel like this right for us, but we still cool. And if you want to pop out, we can still pop out. And if you want to have fun, we can still have fun. But hey, at the end of the day, this is what I'm gonna do. And I don't mean no harm.
I love that.